let's step inside Grace Brothers, the London department store that gave us some of the most iconic characters in British sitcom history.
What is it?
77.
Oh, doesn't it sound a lot in metric?
Are You Being Served? Ran from 1972 to 1985, and over 10 series.
Come on, we must get on.
It gave us everything from double entendres to rainbow wigs, and of course, Mrs. Slocombe's pussy.
Central heating broke down. I had to light the oven and hold my pussy in front of it.
But what happened to the unforgettable staff of the men's and ladies' departments once the store finally closed its doors? Let's find out.
So it's all coming out now, is it?
We start with Mr. Wilberforce Claiborne Humphries, the flamboyant camp junior salesman in menswear.
Menswear?
Oh, hello, Mother.
Played to perfection by John Inman, with his famous catchphrase,
Mr. Humphries, are you free?
I'm busy pricing my ties, Captain Peacock.
The gentleman wishes to try on a dress.
I'm free.
he became a household name, not just in the UK, but even in the US and Australia. John appeared in all 69 episodes, plus the spin-off series Grace and Favour, and even starred in the short-lived Australian version of the show in the early 80s.
Are you disappointed or relieved?
I'm neither one way or the other.
After the show, he became a fixture of the British panto circuit, often playing dames, and made guest appearances in everything from Doctors to Revolver.
You shouldn't have taken all that trouble.
What are you talking about? I haven't been home since last night.
John Inman died in March 2007, aged 71. A beloved performer whose legacy lives on in every camp wink and knowing glance.
I shall be the judge of that. Let me have a look. You've done that before, haven't you?
Next, the indomitable Mrs. Betty Slocombe, head of the ladies' department.
Some men get quite worked up about them.
Played by Molly Sugden, she was famous for her Technicolor hair,
Weak as water. If I was a man, I'd be in there.
her sharp tongue, and, of course, her cat.
My pussy got soaking wet. I had to dry it out in front of the fire before I left.
Molly was with the show from beginning to end, and returned in Grace and Favour in the 90s. Afterwards, she starred in That's My Boy, My Husband and I, and even had a recurring role in The Liverbirds. She remained a regular face on British telly right into the late 90s. Molly Sugden died in July 2009, aged 86, a true legend of British sitcom.
Oh well. Good night, chicken.
Then we have Captain Stephen Peacock, the floor walker with a military moustache and a love of his own voice.
Should have been in position before we started.
Frank Thornton played him throughout the entire run of the show,
Yes, the gentleman's department would be more suitable this way, if you please, sir.
and returned again for Grace and Favour.
I'm not asking you to do anything that I have not done myself, Mrs. Slocombe. Captain Peacock, 831.
He went on to join Last of the Summer Wine,
You surprised me. I didn't think you were such a romantic.
appearing from 1997 to 2010, and had earlier roles in Hancock's Half Hour, The Goodies, and Steptoe and Son. He died in March 2013, aged 92, after an extraordinary career that spanned over 50 years.
Grace Brothers unfair to salesmen. Now,
Wendy Richard brought sass, charm, and a proper Cockney accent to the role of Miss Shirley Brahms, Jr. in Ladies' Wear.
Nothing, because the only time I let you take me out, that usherette had a new battery in her torch.
She was only 29 when the series began, and stayed all the way to the final episode.
No, it's not ladylike.
What are you afraid of?
The unknown.
After Are You Being Served?, she went straight into EastEnders, where she played Pauline Fowler for over 20 years.
The only good thing to come out of it all was Vicky, and now you're back here trying to ruin her life.
Wendy also appeared in Dad's Army, On the Buses, Benidorm, and The Likely Lads.
I'm not sitting on anything that big in this skirt.
She died in February 2009, aged just 65, after a long battle with cancer. She was tough, funny, and one of British TV's most recognisable faces.
Mr. Grace becomes an octogenarian.
Does that mean he's not allowed to eat meat?
Mr. Rumbold, the balding, baffled manager with ears like satellite dishes, was played by Nicholas Smith.
But I deeply regret this. It's no exaggeration to say this is the saddest day of my life.
He was in every episode from start to finish,
Pressing these different knobs, you can keep an eye open for shoplifters.
and reprised the role in the spin-off. Nicholas also appeared in The Saint, The Champions, Doctor Who, and voiced characters in Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. He died in December 2015, aged 81, and was, for a time, the last surviving member of the original main cast.
You and I appear to be the only two not dancing.
Well, all right.
I think we'd better get on with the speeches.
Trevor Bannister played Mr. Dick Lucas, the cheeky, womanizing junior salesman with a sharp tongue and even sharper sideburns.
Well, I'm not going to get married for a bit. I'm going to play the field.
He was part of the show from the pilot through to 1980, leaving after Series 7 due to stage commitments.
May I be the first to say goodbye to you, sir? May I thank you on behalf of all of us for all the little kindnesses you've shown us?
Afterwards, he appeared in Keeping Up Appearances, Wyatt's Watchdogs, Coronation Street, and joined Last of the Summer Wine as Toby Mulberry-Smith.
Thanks for telling us.
Trevor died of a heart attack in April 2011, aged 76, a much-loved character actor with impeccable comic timing.
That's typically feminine, isn't it? Trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
Arthur Bruff played the grumpy but lovable Mr. Granger, the senior salesman in menswear.
Very well, old Captain Peacock.
I'm sorry, but it's my job.
You mean to be a sneak?
With his fussy manner and frequent naps behind the counter, he was a key part of the early years of the show.
A sandwich in the boardroom?
He stayed from the pilot in 1972 until 1977.
Is that the one that goes dee-dee-dee-dee-da?
Leaving after Series 5. His departure came shortly after the death of his wife, actress Elizabeth Addyman, and he chose to retire from acting.
I'm afraid I must resign.
Sadly, Arthur died just 2 months after his final appearance aired, in May 1978, aged 73. His absence was deeply felt by the cast, and by fans who'd grown fond of Mr. Granger's old-school charm.
You young salesmen just don't know how not to sell clothes.
Let's not forget Mike Berry as Mr. Bert Spooner, another junior salesman with a cheeky streak.
For once, I'm on your side.
Mike was already a successful pop singer in the 60s and 70s, known for hits like Don't You Think It's Time and The Sunshine of Your Smile.
How about a chorus of Ding Dong Dell?
He stayed with the show until the very end in 1985, and later toured as a musician, actor, and cabaret performer.
I found a pot of red paint.
Well, what good's that?
We could paint the slogan on the wall. They'll see it all over London.
Mike Berry died in April 2025 at the age of 82, making him the last of the main cast to go.
I like curtains with flowers on, especially dandelions.
Sunflowers.
Bit small for sunflowers.
Harold Bennett played young Mr. Grace, the doddering store owner who was always surrounded by glamorous secretaries.
Carry on, everybody. You're all looking very well.
He remained with the show until his death in 1981.
Very determined about this rise, aren't you?
He was replaced by Kenneth Waller as Old Mr. Grace, who later found fame as Grandad in Bread.
She was a lively little thing, but I was bent on becoming the world's champion racing driver.
Kenneth died in 2000. Arthur English joined in Series 4 as Mr. Harmon, the maintenance man who quickly became a regular.
Well, when I go rabbiting, I usually shove a ferret down here.
He stayed until the final episode in 1985 and died in 1995.
None of the taps work and we have to get the water for making the tea from the cistern in the loo.
Then there were the secretaries. Penny Irving was Miss Bakewell, young Mr. Grace's secretary, from Series 4 until the 1979 special.
He shouldn't have ate that risole.
She appeared as Miss Nicholson in the film version. She later featured in The Two Ronnies,
Heidi High,
and Benny Hill before retiring in the early 1980s.
You was hoping to go away for the bank holiday. Will you be able to have it off now?
Debbie Linden appeared in the first 4 episodes of Series 8 as Old Mr. Grace's secretary before leaving mid-season.
Excuse me. I've got a message for you, Mr. Humphries.
She later appeared in The Professionals, Bergerac, and The Bill. She died in 1997, aged 36 from an overdose, and Candy Davis, who played Miss Belfridge in the final 2 series.
Hello, Captain Peacock's got a clean napkin wrapped around a champagne bottle.
She later became a best-selling crime author under the name Mo Hader. She died in 2021, aged 59. Vivian Johnson played Mr. Grace's nurse from Series 6 to 8, 1978 to 81.
You can't disturb him now. I'm exhausted just trying to get him to sleep.
Appearing in approximately 22 episodes.
Or they're burning their clothes in the incinerator and putting on their antiseptic disposable sleepwear.
Little else is publicly known of her later career. She did appear with John Inman in the short-lived sitcom Odd Man Out.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay for the rest of my life.
So there we are. From Mrs. Slocombe's pussy to Mr. Humphries' wink, Are You Being Served? Gave us a department store full of larger-than-life characters. Some of the cast stayed on our screens for decades.
That rings a bell. I'm sure I came across a chap who cured his wife of that.
Others stepped away quietly, but together they created a sitcom that's still adored by audiences around the world.
How does he react to authority?
Well, I'm always there when you need me, Captain Peacock.
Now, over to you. Who was your favourite?
Are we right to think the congratulations are in order?
Oh, thank you.
Let us know in the comments. Give us a like if you enjoyed the trip down memory lane, and don't forget to subscribe for more vintage British telly.
Mr. Humphries, leave my pussy alone.